First of all, let's talk about the show tonight. What was it like coming and judging when you guys had never seen any of the routines? Was it easier for you, or did it make it harder when you're going?
I think it was quite tricky. Nigel said, "Come on the show, guys. You know, you've formed companies, you've danced for 25 years. Come and see my show." And we just said, "Yeah, fine." And as the sort of time led into it, the last 5 days, everyone said, "What are you doing in LA?" And we're like, "Oh, we're doing So You Think You Can Dance," thinking they wouldn't know about it. Everyone's like, "That's a great show." So the pressure built, and
I just think it was a really interesting week to have us on, to kind of be an antidote to everyone knowing exactly what's going on and what these dancers are capable of. What they did last week and the week before suddenly is totally fresh for us.
Yeah, I thought it left a good impact just to hear your opinion on it, because you guys have. Will you go now and watch the dances now?
I will actually. I'll try and catch up with it, especially online. You know, and always, because that's what we do for a living.
Yeah.
You know, next week we're with our dancers, so it's pointless just saying to them, "You're great, you're lovely," and they know that. Let's just point out what they're doing wrong, fix it, and they'll be even better. So I hope we didn't come off as too harsh. I hope we tried to be as constructive as possible.
I think that's the positive thing to take from the show, that, you know, there were 4 dancers tonight, won't be continuing with this show, but they were great dancers. They'll have learnt a lot, and they'll be absolutely fine. You know, there's plenty of jobs for talented dancers.
Now you guys have a show premiering on Friday, A Chance to Dance. What can you tell us about it?
Chance to Dance. Well, Nigel Lithgow invited us to put on a gala for him, to form an all-American company in 28 days, and we stupidly agreed to do it, which meant we journeyed around the States finding dancers, boot camping them in Jacob's Pillow up in Massachusetts, taking them to New York and putting the show on.
Now, will it be set up?
Still recovering. We're still recovering from that right now.
So is there going to be a winner at the end? Is it going to be just the whole company going on tour? What's the result? I mean, not the result.
What happens is we end up with 12 dancers who do this gala performance in New York, and then we are able to select, I believe it's 8 of them to go on tour with So You Think You Can Dance. You know, I suppose it's a prize, but you know, really, I like the idea that we'd formed a company. You know, the 12 were very, very strong. 8, it's tricky to cut dancers.
That's gonna be fantastic. And now, what are you doing next?
Next, we've got our own company, Ballet Boyz. We've got 10 young men coming to New York at the end of September, and they'll be opening the Fall for Dance season at the City Centre. So we're really looking forward to coming back to the States with all our own dancers.
For them, it'll be their most of them, first time in America.
First time leaving the UK for some of our dancers.
Yeah, so it's a big deal for them, but a fantastic opportunity, I think.
I want to find out from, you don't usually get a lot of ballet dance on this type of show, what kind of advice do you give ballet dancers, just dance advice and auditioning for shows?
I think it's about, I mean, we've learned from our mistakes. We spent a long time just focusing on ballet, and then realised that you just need versatility. Not only to just be employable, just to be more interesting to choreographers, and to create work and to create art, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I mean, a big compliment to the dancers tonight is that I couldn't tell they were ballet dancers. You know, if they've got that technique and then they can do other things, that's what you're really looking for.
Big bonus.
Great. Well, nice talking to you guys. Good luck on the show.
Thank you very much.